Hello.
Hello.
Merry Christmas.
Merry
It's Christmas time.
Christmas.
I'm drinking some hot chocolate and sitting in front of the fireplace.
It's good. So we are back after a long time, and especially my husband, right? So everyone was asking about our love story, and whenever I go live, people keep asking me to tell the story about how we met and our love story, where we met, and everything. So you want to start, or
You can start.
our subscribers, you guys know that people keep asking like how I met my husband, our love story, every time whenever I go live. And if you check our videos on comment section, you'll see lots of people keep asking that. So today we are finally here to share a little bit about us, about
There
how
is
we
a
met.
there is a video that is Q&A.
Yeah, not that much on love story or about us, but yeah, we have a video. But today it's not Q&A, but mostly on how we met.
Our story. Yeah.
Yeah. So my husband and I, we actually met in India when he was there for work trip, and we met as a work colleague. And when we first met, it was not love at first sight or excitement or nothing, nada. There was nothing, and we just met, and you went back, and I was there in India, so nothing happened, and we forgot about each other after we met, right?
Yeah.
And we just moved on with our life, because that was just one time that we met and we worked together. So that was it. But after some years, in the year
2022.
2022, we somehow connected with each other through social media. So I was the one who first said hi to my husband in 2022. So I said hi to him, and I asked him like, do you still remember me? And he said yes, right? And I was asking about how his life is going on, what's happening in his life, and how is life. And he asked me the same, and we were sharing about each other a little bit. Somehow that conversation was going on, and
Yeah. And then we were just having like normal conversations. Sometimes it would. The longer we got to know each other, and the more we talked, right? The longer we talked. For a while, it was like, how are you? This is that. This is short, right? And then it would be, the more we got to know each other, it was longer.
we felt more comfortable to share with each other about our problems, about our life situations, or how we are going through something in our life. So somehow we were there for each other. We were listening to each other.
And both of us were single. We weren't doing we weren't dating anybody. I wasn't even looking to date anybody. So
Yeah, I was not even planning to meet somebody and get married. I was not ready for that, because I was working at the time, and I was enjoying my life. I was in Dimapur.
and I came along and ruined it.
No, that's not what I meant. I was there in Dimapur. I was working, and I took rented house in Dimapur, and I was living alone. So it was like more like I was enjoying my life, because for women that's the best time of their life, working and living alone. So I had lots of my girlfriends, like my friends. So all of my friends were working, and we were just enjoying. So I was not looking forward to meet someone and start talking and being serious. We were not like, okay, madly, deeply fall in love like that when we talked. When we first talked, we were talking for like 2-3 months, and of course we started developing feelings
Yeah.
for each other.
We just felt comfortable talking. We'd do video calls just to talk face to face, and You felt shy.
And my husband will call me and I'll be like, okay, I'll do it. I was doing like this.
And I said, yeah, I'll just hang up if you're just gonna hide your face. You might as well talk to your voice.
I don't know why I was feeling shy. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I made you nervous.
Yeah, I was. Oh my gosh, I was blushing and I was doing like this when we first talked to each other.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was going good and we felt good with each other, even though the first time we met it was nothing, right? But we feel like we have known each other for a long time because
Yeah, we were comfortable talking.
Yeah.
It was easy to have conversation together, right?
So we just felt like, okay, this is going good, and we decided to meet each other. So
Yeah, we decided like what's our next step. Like if we
yeah,
have feelings, we're
we have to take it to next
yeah. So what's the next
level.
step? Yeah.
So the next step is like we didn't talk about okay, we'll meet and we'll get married, nothing like that. We're not talking about future right away, but the first thing that we were talking is like, okay, it's going good, so let's meet each other and
Yeah. In
see.
person. Yeah.
So it was more like we were testing the time, like how it will go on.
Right.
So I was planning to travel to US and meet him and his parents, and he was planning to come to Nagaland, India for the first time to meet my parents and also me. But it was not possible for me to travel here for like going for a visa interview and all those things. So it was him who came to Nagaland to meet my parents and
Yeah. We looked up how to get a visa for her, and it's even tourist visa is way too complicated. So, and like I don't know, it was easier for me to go visit you and meet your parents. I think
Yes.
it's more traditional for the man to meet
the first time.
yeah.
Like for if we are planning for something for future, it's better if men come and meet
Yeah.
women's side of family.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's more appropriate. So that's how we started planning for him to come to India. And I was about to tell my parents like, okay, I'm talking to someone and that he wants to meet my parents, but I didn't have the guts to speak up, and I was like, okay, I talked to my sister and I told her like, okay, I'm talking to this guy and he wants to come and meet me and my parents. I was sharing with my sister and I told her like, can you please tell it to my dad? And my sister told my dad. It was not me who shared with my dad first because I was so nervous and I was not ready to say that to my dad. So I told my sister and she shared it with my dad, and my dad was like, okay, we don't know God's plan and we don't know how you guys are talking.
So he was okay to meet.
And one time before he came to meet me and my parents, he talked to my dad on the phone. He asked permission like, shall I come and meet you and your family? And my parents said okay to you.
Yeah.
So yeah, you can continue.
Yeah, so we went ahead and made the plan. I took time off of work and came. First time to Nagaland. I'd been to India before, but this is the first time I went to Nagaland, and I was nervous because this is the first time we were meeting face to face in a lot of years. And then now it's like, okay, now she was shy on the phone. Now, what if she's too shy to
Talk to you.
to talk to me or anything? But it's like this was the whole test to be able to know if we're compatible, if we get along. And then I was nervous to meet, of course, Dad and Mom and all her siblings and cousins. Everybody wanted to meet the guy from America, so. I traveled, and it's a long. It's a day and a half to get there.
Yeah, we were praying for him, and I was so worried because I asked him, shall I fly to Delhi and pick you up, and he said no.
Right.
You don't need to do that.
Unnecessary expense
Yeah,
to
so-
go there. So.
I was so worried about
Yeah.
you at the time.
Yeah. No, I
So he landed
figured it out.
in Delhi, right?
Yeah.
And Delhi, he
Flew to
took
Delhi.
a flight from Delhi to Kolkata, and from Kolkata again he took flight to
Yeah. To
Dimapur.
Yeah. No direct flight. So.
hmm
Yeah. But it's a long journey, but I finally made it and got in no problem. And
And actually, I was living alone in Dimapur, so I told my parents, and my parents came to Dimapur. So the same day that my parents came to Dimapur, even my husband reached Dimapur. So same day, all of them came to Dimapur, right? On the same day. And
so I was nervous, but when we met, it felt like it was just natural. Like there was no like we weren't shy for each other.
yeah, we were so mature. I think.
She was hurting her neck because she had to look up, and I had to look
So
down.
I went to airport with my brother-in-law to pick him up, and I was like, okay, I was so nervous, and I was like, okay, I was looking around, and I was texting you, but your
didn't
Wi-Fi
have-
was not connected, so
Yeah, no sim.
it was not delivered, and I was looking.
Did he make the flight? All that
Yeah,
stuff.
and among all the Nagas, I saw one tall guy coming up from the airport. I was like, okay,
Hmm.
yeah,
That was me.
yeah.
So yeah, we got. I met your brother who drove you to the airport, and
And my
Right.
brother-in-law.
brother-in-law.
I
That's
came
right.
with my
That's right.
brother-in-law.
Hookah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, then we went to her house, and then
Met my parents.
met their parents and her parents, and all the other family that was there. They were all very very happy to meet me, very welcoming, made me feel very like at ease almost immediately. So it was like not anything like they were looking at me like suspiciously or anything. So I felt
No judgment, no
Autom-
suspicious, nothing.
automatically I kind of felt almost like kind of
Family.
like family. Yeah. So it was very very good feeling.
So
I think they were all nervous too, though.
yeah, even
Like,
my
who's
parents
this
were there,
guy?
like, okay, how it will be to meet you for the first time, and like, yeah, my sisters, they got married, but they got married with Naga people, so it was the first time to meet someone who is in love with their daughter from somewhere.
Yeah,
So they
somewhere
were a
else.
little bit nervous, I think.
Yeah.
So we were there in the kitchen, I think, in my kitchen, around the table, dining table, and we were talking. Oh my God, I was so nervous
And of course,
when my dad and you were talking.
yeah,
Yeah, my dad, he didn't talk that much. Even my mom, they just, even my mom and dad, they are not the person who keep talking and like unnecessary things. They will just talk, but to the point. So just asked him, like, okay, how's your parents, your family background? My parents, my dad asked that question first,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And I forgot what are the things.
just try to get to know me. What do I do for a living? All those things. Where do I live? Things like that.
And he asked like, okay, how you are thinking about me?
Yeah. Well, all the family was there. We ate and hung out a little bit and relaxed, and then all of a sudden, then your dad pulled us into the room with your sister, right? The four of us were there. I think your mom was there too.
And mom was there.
So, but your dad did the talking, and it was he had made me feel so comfortable. And then when he pulled us in that room, it was more like he looked so like serious, like I could tell.
Yeah, he was like that.
I was
right?
like, oh, here comes like he's gonna say something like we like you, but not gonna allow you guys to do anything further.
Yeah, we were like that, right?
Yeah, that's when I was really nervous. I was like, oh man, because he's not smiling, he's not trying to make me feel comfortable. It's more like he was like serious, and he was
Doing
like
like that.
yeah, it wasn't even looking me in the eye, and he was talking, and he was very he was serious.
You look More like my dad.
Yeah. I remember.
How can you remember that?
I remember that
I forgot
very
that.
like very
Oh yeah, he was doing like that, right?
Yep, he was serious and he kept talking, and I was like, okay, I don't know. And his sister was telling me things, and so. But then, yeah. So, and he asked more like, okay, so whatever you guys are planning, then I don't. One thing is, I don't want her to go to America with you. If you get married or something like that, I don't want her to go live there. So he made me make the promise.
So my father gave him condition
Condition, yeah.
to marry me. So my dad was like, after all this conversation, interactions, my dad was like, okay, you seem like a nice person. Of course, we met for the first time, but I know what kind of person he will be. Just by talking to him, I can say that. So he told my husband like, okay, if you guys are willing and you guys are talking to each other like for months now and you guys love each other, and yeah, we don't have problem with that. But the thing is, if you guys are planning to get married, you have to stay in India.
Yeah, don't want her to go.
I don't want my
America.
daughter to travel to US.
Yeah.
So I was looking at him like that, and he was like, I know you
But I still agreed. And when I agreed, we ended the conversation, and then I felt really bad because I thought the only way this is gonna work is if you come live here.
But even my husband, of course, he promised that okay, we will not move to to US.
Yeah.
But he didn't say it direct like that. He just said like, okay, we will do that. Like, we'll try to find ways to move to. I will try to find way to move to India and try to be here. But before that, I have to take her with me. Like that. Also, you have said that, mentioned that.
And I think you had said something like, well, eventually if it comes to that, I'll explain it. I think you said you'll explain it to my parents. And,
Yeah.
but they had some more time to get to know me. That week I was there, and then a little bit after,
Yeah.
even when I came back. So,
So, yeah, that first meeting, even for us, it was good. Even for you and me.
yeah.
We were.
A lot of things were confirmed, I think. We confirmed with each other.
There was nothing that we were feeling awkward or like. Everything was good. But at that time also it was a little bit not 100% sure because of my dad.
Yeah.
He was still talking about that.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want you to go to US after you get married. That was my father's reaction, so we were a little bit worried. And he left after 5-6 days, and even my parents went back home to my hometown, and yeah, we were talking. After that also we were talking, and